the main thing I want to talk about is The Grey Man. Hoo-wee! The Grey Man. So, directed by the Russo brothers of the MCU fame and Community. It's Community, isn't it, that it did?
Yep.
Yep. Starring Ryan Gosling, Chris Evans. Two very, very handsome gentlemen. Now, has anyone else seen this?
No, not a chance, yeah.
Do you know what it is?
A film?
Yeah, like a espionage film about an ex agent or something being tracked down by another one, something like that.
I'll not spoil much of it. So Ryan Gosling is the main protagonist and Chris Evans is the antagonist. Basically, Ryan Gosling was a prisoner. This is all happens in the first 5 minutes, was a prisoner. And good old Billy Bob Thornton turns up and says, I'll get you out of prison if you do some jobs for me. These jobs are CIA jobs, but let's pretend they're not. You know, all that black ops stuff. You'll be the Grey Man. You'll be the man that no one knows. Your identity's secure. Then jump cut to 15 years later. He's been doing it for years. He goes to do a hit. Again, this is all in the first 5 minutes. It's a rapid film. Pace is mental in it. And he goes to do a hit. Turns out he's hitting an ex-Grey Man, one of his own. And a conspiracy unfolds throughout. This film is basically an MCU film without any superheroes. If you replaced Ryan Gosling with Hawkeye, you wouldn't know the difference. It's a superhero film without a superhero. You know what I mean? One of them, like Hawkeye or Black Widow or something like that. One of those. It's basically the pacing is like it reminds me of Captain America, Winter Soldier a little bit, and a little bit of Civil War thrown in there. It's just constantly rapid. It's not Jason Bourne like I thought it were going to be. I think Jason Bourne's got a nice load of plot twists and downtime in a lot of Jason Bourne, hasn't it? Because he's amnesiac and he's got to think about stuff. And this has got no downtime. Fuck me. The pace is it's frightening. It's just rapid. And do you know sometimes people are like, pace is really slow in this. This is the opposite. It's too fast. I was like, what's happening? Like the set pieces, the spellbinding, they're all not much CGI in it at all. And this is probably why it's the most expensive film that Netflix have produced. It's all physical. Your cars are flipping. It's just sensational. It looks like they're shooting real fucking guns, for God's sake. It's incredible. But the only thing that makes it memorable to me is Chris Evans. And I'm saying it right now. Chris Evans is one of the best bad guys I've seen in years. He is fucking fantastic as a bad guy in this. Camp Chris Evans.
Gates type, isn't he?
Yeah, he's camp. He's got a little mustache as well. He's mincing around the scenes. He's imposing because he's still fucking incredibly ripped and stuff like that. He's tall as... I didn't realise how tall Chris Evans was compared to Ryan Gosling. Ryan Gosling just small.
Oh, Ryan Gosling's little.
Yeah, fucking hell, Chris Evans is a giant in comparison. He's imposing, he's frightening, he's a loose cannon, and it's just this... I don't know. He's the only thing that makes me really like... He's the only thing that makes me like the film. I don't really like the film. But again, like I say, it's essentially a Marvel film without a Marvel character in it, even though a lot of the people in this have probably been in the MCU, especially Chris Evans, obviously. I gave it like a 6 to a 7 out of 10. It's not spectacular. The set pieces, if you're a big set piece person, if you like popcorn films, if you like explosions, if you like seeing a populace getting decimated by a machine gun, the collateral damage in this has to be the highest I've seen since Independence Day. I swear. Everyone gets fucking killed. Just mowed down. Everyone in the scene just fucking destroyed. And Chris Evans is the one to watch in this. Ryan Gosling's fine, but Ryan Gosling's one of those actors where he looks at a script and he's got like 10 lines throughout the film. He's always not talking that much in films, and it's that again. He just smoulders around, doesn't he? Looking sexy and blonde. But Chris Evans, fucking hell, I want to see more of that guy doing his own thing. I'd love to see him meet up with Jason Bourne or meet up with what's his name in Mission Impossible, Ethan
Hunt.
I'd love to see him go toe to toe with those guys because he's up there with some of those good action film baddies. He's Alan Rickman levels. Imagine Alan Rickman, his body and emphasis, but with Chris Evans' body. Sorry, Alan Rickman's mind, but with Chris Evans' body. It's delightful, and that's what you should be going into to see when you watch this film. Again, it's on Netflix, so yeah, it won't break the mold, but Chris Evans, man, get him into more films as a baddie. You wouldn't think it, but when you see it, you're like, oh yes.